Sunnie, Ava, and Scott. This one is going to be a good one because goddamn, Ava is something else. I wonder if they call it Eva or Ava. Either way though, the mother is something else. And you know when somebody just doesn't know their limit and they just can't help themselves? That's exactly who she is. That she is the definition of that. But hey, let's get into it.
And I love where things are going, but shoving a wedding down my throat isn't going to make it happen. I mean, and it's just not okay. Those are the kind of things that's going to scare me away. That's not okay. It's really hard for us to just, you know, enjoy where we're at right now as far as our relationship, because I always feel this constant weight, and that's basically the pressure that Eva puts on. I wish that she would try to understand my thoughts or where I'm coming from. So.
In case you don't know, quick little recap of last week. Now, last week, the mum set up a date for Scott and Sunnie. And this date itself in particular was actually a date that was more like a practice for a wedding. Okay? And they're not even engaged. You can understand why he's obviously annoyed with her actions. But she don't give a damn. She'll continue doing her madness because it's all about her rather than what's best for her daughter. But this is the thing though. The problem is that she believes that she knows what's best for her daughter. But let's get into it.
Sunnie, the reason why I haven't married you yet is because your mom is pushing for marriage when I'm not ready.
Always gonna love me, no matter what. You can never not be my mother. But Scott, he can leave me.
So in your mind, what is like timing? A year? A two?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, you gotta be kidding me. Right when I'm like, there you go, okay, we've made some progress. 180, flip it right back on me.
Exactly. No matter what you say to this mother, she always finds a way to bring things back to her own narrative, to what she wants. Always. Now, the only reason why she wants her daughter to get married to him straight away is because one, she wants her daughter married. Two, because she doesn't believe in sex before marriage. And therefore, if her daughter's ever going to have intercourse with somebody, it has to be with somebody that she's going to marry. But what mommy doesn't know is that, well, her daughter's already had the funky with Scott anyway. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, though, the daughter Sunnie is nervous about the mom ever finding out, because if the mom did find out, her mom would see her as nothing but a whore. Honestly, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy.
Today, I'm not convinced at all that he is in love with her.
There's a reason why I didn't introduce my husband to my mom until I had a ring on my finger, because I knew that she could possibly influence decisions that I was going to make.
When your other daughter is telling you, well, not telling you, but telling us that, hey, there's a reason why I never introduced my mom to my husband, is because I know what she's like. And now Sunnie's going for the same experience as the mother. I wonder how long, though, it took for the daughter to get married to her guy, though, to be honest with you. I wonder if that was a quick process or not. But either way, though, the mom can't be stopped. She keeps going and going and going and going and going and going. Listen, it's lovely that she wants to see her daughter get married. It's lovely that she's not being an obstacle to them getting married. It's lovely that she wants to encourage it. Listen, it's not a bad thing, but the way she goes about it is absolutely terrible. You know, because if anything, she is pushing him away rather than pushing him forward. And it's so sad because everyone in the family loves Scott as well. You see what I'm saying, okay? And nobody wants to see him walk away from Sunnie. But how can he not when the mother's always there talking absolute garbage?
Problem is, Scott doesn't believe there is no sex before marriage. And here is Sunnie will betray our religion, our tradition, our custom. If she disrespects herself and give herself to a man, it's if you are really in love with this woman, put a ring on her finger. You don't have to marry her right now. This woman is belong to this man. I wish and I pray he will make up his mind.
No, I'm definitely gonna lose Scott. And honestly, that might be as devastating as disappointing my mom.
Listen, you couldn't make up none of this nonsense, right? You know what? The thing that's most frustrating is the fact that the mum hasn't taken the time or the opportunity to like step back, try and analyze the situation, and then be like, okay, maybe I'm being too much. And then re-enter the situation and be like, okay, maybe this is how I should now behave accordingly. Instead of doing any of that, the mum is more like full throttled. I mean, let me just keep going at you and 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 at you. And that is a problem. The mum shouldn't be doing that. You see what I'm saying? But sadly, she keeps doing that. And the sad thing about it is that she's probably going to continue doing that until God knows when, which is always going to be a massive problem. But hopefully for Sunnie's sake, you know, Scott doesn't walk away and he does decide to marry her. But hopefully for Scott's sake, he decides to marry her because he wants to. But it's not the fact he doesn't want to, but hopefully he decides to marry when he's ready, and the mum will be patient enough for him to do it when he's ready. But it's crazy because she even says that it's not even about getting married, it's about at least giving the title. Okay, cool, you can say that, but There's no point of him proposing to her if he has no plans of marrying her just to give her a title. That makes no sense. Each is of their own. But hey, you guys let me know what you're thinking down below and we can talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.